All right, so at measure 38, I've got the winds set up, brass block, woodwind block. There's a file of flutes and piccolos connecting the woodwinds to the sousaphones. So some body to go during the next section when they're holding. So it's 18 counts to get to letter 38. There's a 16 count move and then an 18 count move. So what's going to happen is the percussion, the sousaphones, and the brass will get to their dot. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and on bum, 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 on count 1, they'll come out to an open second position, shoulder width. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, bum. So this is dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. So very, very simple. If I look at the brass block, I'm going to go through until the first rank, the people that parallel the front sideline, they're A's. The next row behind them, B's, A, B, A, B, all the way through the form. I think the drum line could do this and should do this. So you just keep going back, and then when you get to the diagonal of the sousaphones, whatever that would be. So if you get to the bass drums and cymbals and they're a B, then the sousaphones would be an A, or if they're an A, the sousaphones would be a B. So very, very simple. The A's and B's has to do with which way they lean here in a second. So everybody comes out to open second on count 1. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 1, 2, they hold. Everybody goes to plie on 3, just straight down. Don't lean forward, just straight down, knees out over my toes. The knees forward is bad for your body. Natural, normal, ergonomic body, knees out over my toes. So this is on 1, 2, 3, 4. And then A's are going to go to their left, 5, 6. B's are going to go to the right. So we're going to see people in windows leaning opposite directions. So 19, 11, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 1, 2, everybody, 3, 4. Then I'm either leaning left if I'm an A, or I'm leaning right if I'm a B. Now imagine that there's a stake through the top of my head, through my spinal cord that goes in between my feet. When I lean, it's as if I'm just taking that stake and just moving it to the 30-degree angle. It's not this. I'm not crunching my body down. I kept everything from here up the same. So I was out on 1, 2, plie 3, 4, 5. So my relationship of my elbows to my instrument to my face is all the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. On that next one, the woodwinds do the exact same thing. We number them A's, B's. The file can either be an A or a B, and they do the same thing. A's to the left on the lean, B's to the right. So what they would have done going into this, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, woodwinds halt, and they wait for the brass. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then they all come out in unison. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lean their directions. 5, 6, 7, 8. They're here. And then back here on 1. So 8 counts for brass, 8 counts for woodwinds. They're doing the exact same things. We've labeled them A to B's. On the way back, I think then at measure 44 and 45, where you have all the upbeat entrances after the first one, that you separate the band into groups of 4. So that on the first one, the second one, the third one, the fourth one, counting those as 1, 2, 3, 4, that they all go to different angles. So they're all here. They can step out with their right foot. They can step out with their left foot. They can go in front of them. They can go straight out. They can go slightly back. So what we want to see are bodies kind of scrunching, not like this, but we see the form. How about that? We see the form at all different angles all at once. So if I'm here, I may choose to go here. So I'm leaning slightly, my foot went out. I can go back here, and I can lean this way. I can go back and have my horn go up a little bit. I don't want to get my horn outside this window of projecting toward the audience. So what we would see is just random people going to those poses. Pose, 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 pose. All different to create different angles. For me, I would probably do it by birthdays. Everybody born January, February, March goes first. April, May, June goes next. July, August, September goes next. August, September, October goes next. Sorry about that. Nope, I'm still wrong. All right. July, August, September goes third. Then October, November, December goes fourth. So we see, as an audience member, I'm seeing move, 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 move. Now everybody's at that angle. Some people are doing it when they play. Some are doing it during a rest because not everybody plays that. Then on the whole note, they take all 4 counts to come back up to normal. Excuse me. So if I'm here, I get to that long note. 4. So I'm just slowly getting back up to a 4. Should be able to hold my balance that whole time. And I think we hold 4. When you get to measures 48 and 49, bump, 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 ba-dum, bump, bump, ba-dum. I think that's the part. Yeah. They can just hold that. They're about to move. Bump, 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 ba-dum, bump, bump, ba-dum. Although, if you want to continue to do some body there, I suggest just coming out with a foot. So we all just did our angles. Back 2, 3, 4, off 2, 3, 4. Bump, 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 ba-dum, bump, bump, ba-dum, and go. So they would come out with their left foot to do that and just pump the heel into the ground on the beat and then re-step at measure 50. So there's my angle. Back 2, 3, 4. Hold measure 47. Hold 2, 3, and bump, bump, bump. Ba-dum, bump, bump, ba-dum, and go. All right, that's what I got. Obviously, you don't have to put all that in. Thought it could be cool. That's one reason I set up the 2 blocks. Don't know what rain's going to hold for you this week, but there you go.